Yeah, in the ancient days, if a woman does this to a man, he will identify this as a witchcraft at once, especially if that man is African. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from the mind of God Himself. Mm, he's a real man. He shall see this as evil. You know what I'm saying? What am I talking about? I'm talking about bait and switch. He will even call his family. I was like, Mama, come around. I need to talk to you. Yeah, no. Now, the modern day chosen ones have an ancient spirit on them. That's why they're saying, oh man, I'll give you my blessing. I'm very supportive. You know what? I'm chilling just by myself. Why? Because that chosen one knows entanglement with the Jezebel is a certain death. In fact, he knows it's better to be in the desert. It's better to be in the lion's den. It's better to be down and out than with a Jezebel. Yeah, hello, beautiful people. My name is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego. 1st of May, I'm back with a new video, new vibe, a new topic. Yeah, what is that? Guys, yeah, I want to talk about why it's better to be in the desert, why it's better to be down and out than to be with the Jezebel spirit. Seriously speaking. Now, how did I come to this conclusion? Is it just me, or this is what is going around, especially when it comes to like relationship dynamic in our modern day world? You know what I'm saying? I've made a video about a month ago or so that says it ain't safe for a God loving man to be in a relationship. Now this is even going further, telling you guys it's better to be in a desert than a Jezebel. Now, maybe 2 months ago, I had 3 encounters with this certain woman, this certain lady. Let me tell you something. My frequency was down and out. I literally had to run out of that place physically. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a man finds a good woman, then he finds a good thing. Now, the opposite is also true. In fact, most of the situation that we got is Jezebel's spirit. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get down to the points. Why is it that it's better to be in the desert with no shade in sight than with the Jezebel? The first one is Jezebel will give you chaos. Chaos after chaos. In fact, Jezebel is all about chaos. You know how a God person is always seeking peace. It's always seeking like a good living condition with other people. Now there are people in this world that see chaos as a way of life, and Jezebel is the leader of this group. Now, if you manage to entangle yourself with Jezebel, Jezebel will give you chaos and chaos and chaos. Let me tell you something. This is so effective. This is so dangerous in your life. Now, the first reason why it's so dangerous is that this will take away your peace. Now, a peace to a man, guys, is everything. That's why it's better to be in the desert than in the chaos. You see, the thing about the desert is like, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Even though if there's no shade, but the desert is silent. Especially if you're all with God, you can find so much peace in the desert. But if you get down with the Jezebel, you're going to be attracting chaos after chaos. You will have no peace in your life, my friend. And the second reason why this chaos was so effective is that this is designed to take you off your path. When you're dealing from problem after problem and after problem, and most of the time, this problem has nothing to do with you even. This will lead your mind to be occupied with unnecessary suffering. Now, your life becomes about bringing peace to the Jezebel. But you're just wasting your time, because Jezebel shall never understand peace. That's why, guys, the smartest decision you can make nowadays is to stay to yourself. Now, does this mean you should never get down with a woman? No. Does this mean you hate women? Oh, absolutely not. It means just do your own thing until God provides. Entanglement with a Jezebel leads to humiliation and degradation. You know what I'm saying? That's one other thing that I noticed with many women that I had an encounter with, even just talking to them. As like a modern day woman or a Jezebel, you know, not every, but most are looking to humiliate you, especially by using your nature against you. An evil being like that is so infatuated with sex. Her life is all about sex, beauty, attention. You know what I'm saying? Now this person turns around and try to put that on you. The funny thing about this woman that they try to quote me, like this is the story. Check this. This is how unashamed Jezebel's spirit can be. Couple months back, like this 5-6 months back or whatever, I didn't even notice this lady, like an older woman. Yeah, no. Like took an interest in me. You know, like picked me out, started talking to me. And I said, okay, then. I started talking to her. And then now she began to give me this bait and switch attitude. I met up with her a couple of times, and one of the things that she said to me was, "So you think about sex all the time, huh?" That's when I knew I had to put that thing to rest, really. Right there, right then and there. If you want to bring humiliation to your life, guys, just get down with the Jezebel. She will humiliate you more than anybody could ever do. Seriously speaking. Now, let's talk about the spiritual consequence of getting down with a Jezebel. Let me point out the obvious, guys. Now, getting down with a Jezebel spirit woman, or even a man, if you're a woman, leads to spiritual sickness. Oh, yeah. It's spiritual sickness in a way that your spirit, your high vibration, begins to deplete into a black hole that is never filled. It becomes a relationship that is just one-sided. Like you give, but you get nothing back. Now this takes away from your creative energy. This takes away from your wealth. This takes away from your health. You know what I'm saying? And this takes away from your peace. Let me close this video, guys, by saying this. Guys, you got to be so careful. You got to vet everybody at the door. Even just being around people, let alone getting down with them physically.